Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to do a Lego City update and a little room tour. So if any of you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some of my city updates to my custom Lego mock city that I'm building. But the one thing that you probably haven't seen on Instagram is my new Lego room. So we had a spare bedroom in this house that was really never getting used for anything except for company that came over like once or twice a year. So decided to go ahead and turn that into a little Lego room. So I'm going to give you a little room tour right now. You probably saw part of it also if you saw my video where you saw me share my entire unopened Lego collection. So we're going to start off with the little minifigure wall. It's actually a couple minifigure walls. These cases are pretty cool. They have little hinges on the bottom, and you can open them up and see all of the minifigures. Now these are only about, I don't know, half of the minifigures that I own in these three cases. You can see there's another case there and another case there. And it's really not organized. When I got these cases, I just kind of started throwing them in there. So there's a lot of organization that needs to be done. But for the most part, right in here, there's a terrible glare on this case. That's why I was trying to open it up. So this is a lot of the collectible minifigure series. You can see quite a bit of them, and then we get into some superheroes, a little bit of the racers, the world racers, some Lone Ranger up there. But the first looks like 3 shelves. Oh, there's Monster Fighters. First 3 shelves are all collectible minifigures. Well, and it doesn't even have the most recent series. I ran out of room. So, and over there is Lego movie stuff, some more superheroes. I kept them kind of in some of the themes, but not too well. And this is just some basics. I think this case here will get redone. I may take some of these out because there's, a lot of these castle figures, and these are all different. I don't have any duplicate figures in there. They're all different, but the things that are different are so minor that they all kind of look the same. So that is the minifigure corner, and I'm going to eventually have shelves kind of up around here that I'll be able to display big sets, but right now there's not. This is my little table work desk area for building the sets. This is where I do my builds, and the videos are posted up on the Hidden Brick channel. Right now I'm doing a little bit of real work, so I have some work here that I'm working on, and my computer up and running. But this is where I do my video edits, uploading them to the YouTube channel. Got a couple drawer units in here. These drawer units are really cool because they're kind of shallow, not real deep. And check that out. I can actually stand up minifigures in there on some little 4x4 plates. So I'm going to have that drawer full of minifigures, and then I'm going to start filling these up with minifigures. Bottom drawers are kind of empty right now. That's the next set I'm going to build. And then we get around, if I turn, well, I just did a 360 there. So off to the right of that I have my guitar amp. I don't really play much guitar anymore. Some of the lights that I use, you can see they're set up here, that I use for my videos. There's Dexter. He always tries to make it in all of my videos somehow. Right, Dex? Right, Dexter? But you'll see him do little video bombs. Now this is where the Lego City is going to be. So you can see what I basically have right now is this large, I guess, tabletop area. So this is the current building that is being built for the Lego City. It is undecided what is going to occupy the building, so it's just an empty shell space right now. There's nothing in it. But I have the first level pretty well complete. The inside is not finished out. And then we're starting the architectural detailing on the front facade of the second level. And it's true to a real modular building, so it's got the pins on the sides, and the second level does actually come off. So it is in a true modular format. So you can see, got some masonry bricks in there. I could use those. And then the second level pops right back on. And it's still a work in progress that I'm breaking. So that's what I've got so far on there. So the way I'm going to do this is all the buildings are going to line up along the back here. And I'm going to have a nice streetscape scene along the front. Now this is the bank building that I was working on that you guys saw in the last update. And I've actually slowed down on building that because I'm going to redesign it slightly. So the front needs to be kind of disassembled and rebuilt. I've changed my mind on what the front is going to look like. It's going to look real similar, but it was starting to get a little bit too bulky for my taste. So I'm going to simplify it a little bit and kind of redo that one. So the bank is still the way it is. You saw it last time. This is some stuff that needs to put away from the last drop test. And here's just kind of my workspace for this building. Now, get back into the room tour. So, similar to what you see a lot of BrickLink sellers doing, what I basically did is use these 41 container stack-on like cases that I got at Harbor Freight, and in each one of these I've basically sorted my collection similar to the way BrickLink sellers do. Now what this has done is allowed me to easily find my pieces. So if you've seen the way I stored my collection before in my old storage video, you remember I used these containers, and they were great when my collection was small, but as my pieces grew larger and larger and larger in quantity, there was no way for me to really find them. So it literally took me a couple weeks to build this, just because the time it took to find the pieces and everything, it was just really slow. And it took me about 2 hours to build this, because I was able to find all the pieces I need, able to work through a lot of design build issues as I was going, and it's just so much quicker when I have all the pieces right in front of me, able to build real quick. So that's my current, let me back up a little bit, that's kind of my current storage solution, and it's working really well. I've got some empties up here. This whole top up here is empty, and all of these kind of right in this area are all empty. So plenty of room for expansion. Now down here there's drawers underneath the tabletop, and it's exactly the same thing. I basically have these little divider containers inside. This is basically where the large quantity items are going. And this is all stuff that I purchased from IKEA, so it's fairly inexpensive, but they're little containers that you pull out. And it's still a work in progress, kind of storing all these things. But these two top drawers, well, I need to put something in that bin. But these two top drawers have the bulk of a lot of the large quantity bricks, plates. And then as we go down, you can see I have these little salsa containers that I'm basically recycled and reusing them as part bins as well. And these ended up being perfect size to where they fit four deep, and I think it's 7 across. So I'm continuing to fill this drawer up with these type of containers. Still the same thing. I can easily find all the pieces. Down here we have a little bit larger containers that are basically just food containers that have been recycled. So this middle section is complete, and then off to the side here I've got some bigger ones and some poly bags and just kind of junk stuff that needs to be disassembled. Down at the bottom some more. So it's still a work in progress organizing the big stuff on the bottom, but up here it's pretty much well done, and so easy to build. So you're going to see a lot of progress with the Lego City, just because I'm going to be able to build really, really quickly. And I have, I've ordered some road base plates that are going to go down here. So we're going to have a road. I even have a train that's going to work its way somehow in the city. Over here in the corner, I've got some large Sterilite or rubber, yeah, Sterilite bins that have some more large quantity stuff. So when I buy more dividers that go in these drawers, I'm going to sort all this stuff and it's all going to have a spot in the drawer. These are my two guitars that I play with the most of. An Ibanez and a Kakamine. Over there, this big bin down here is all of the Christmas display stuff, and then this one is full of all Lego Friends sets that haven't been disassembled yet. They're all fully built yet. And then some miscellaneous large pieces in there. This is the closet that you saw the video that showed all my large collection of unopened sets. And the top shelf, I was able to organize it. I have some empty Sterilites and all of the stuff that's not going to get opened. It's basically the stuff that's going to go in my vault. And last but not least, we're back around to the beginning. I have a small little, it's kind of my recent haul, stuff that I've bought. And I don't do haul videos, but when I buy stuff, I just kind of throw it in the room until I find a spot for it. So that is it. Oh, I did get a Bricks on the Dollar Bricklink order, so I may do a pound bot na box. Pound bot na box. I might do an unboxing. Yeah, that's it. There it is. That's the room tour and the small city update. But expect to see more because of this. I'm going to be able to do a lot more updates. So there you go. Thanks for watching. You have anything else to say, Dex? Anything? Nothing? No? You're good? Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.